100 times for you left yesterday night. Only chance I get to see you with your hair or whichever way is while you're asleep. As soon as the sun rises, you put on your empress face. It makes me happy I get to know your real face, the one who laughs at our silly rhymes. I want to go back to Morley, but I'm needed there. I'll be 4 months before we'll see each other again. I'll miss you. If you're reading, I'll bring you some white leaf tobacco for your hookah. For Kovo, if you're reading this letter per your royal protector functions, know that I am joking, perfectly aware of the white leaf tobacco is forbidden in Bristol. Take care, my darling Emily. Don't go falling from a rooftop. I love you, Wyman. So obviously he's privy to her nighttime activities, which at the time of the Curwooded Man, he's not. In fact, she, this is kind of spoilers for a book a little bit, but she kind of knocks him unconscious so that she can kind of ditch him.
This could be handy.
Corvo Attano, the Royal Protector in Our Times, Part 2. In an act of rebellion, young Jessamine Caldwin chose Corvo as her royal protector when Corvo was 19 and she was 12. He served her loyally as a bodyguard, courier, and some say spy, before and after she was crowned empress, though it was scandalous gossip at the time. It is said they began a love affair around 1823 when Jessamine was 18 and Corvo 25. The next chapter in Attano's life is like something out of a legend. During the time of the Rat Plague, when the Empress fell, Corvo was accused of regicide and sentenced to execution. He was thrown into Coleridge prison and publicly reviled. He escaped as part of a small conspiracy dedicated to throwing down the tyrannical Lord Regent. Corvo struck back at the people who killed the Empress and who wronged him. As the Lord Regent fell, the loyalist conspiracy turned on Corvo, poisoning him, surviving through some inner resilience. He located the true assassin of the Empress and fought his way out of the flooded district. Corvo eventually cornered the last of the loyalists at Kingsborough Island at the Burroughs Lighthouse and rescued Emily Caldwin, heir to the throne. The romantic involvement between Corvo Attano and the Empress Jessamine Caldwin was a terribly kept court secret, and thus it is widely held that Emily Caldwin is their daughter. Following the interregnum, Corvo watched over Emily as she began to rule the Empire of the Islands. Alright, so Bone Charms, Crown Killer. Let's read about Bone Charms. Excerpt from a book on sailing traditions in Scrimshaw. Bone Charms, a sailor's blessings, they say. The carving itself is a practice from long back. Practice from salty dogs to young greenhorns still finding their sea legs. In old times, sailors cut into the tusks of ice seals and into the arm-long fangs of the bears that roamed the islets north of Tivia. Once the whaling trade began, the practitioners began engraving the bones on those great beasts, rendering charms that sing in the night and grant some small boon, increasing a lover's vigor or providing defense against. Anyways, some more bullets here.
I have a feeling I'll need
Pick up
these.
the gun. Spyglass. That mask is what the overseers wear in this time period. Alright, so and they weren't kidding about the gold also. The Pendletons, the first game. People who had her captive.
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
It's a lot of gold. You just stash it on the floor. some
I'll
of it
need
though.
this.
Alright, and we're gonna go. Up to the streets. Okay, so I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break, grab more coffee, and we'll come back and we'll start our way through the city. We're probably gonna end up killing a few people, honestly. alright. Something of a unrelated note, I got a new phone today, so it's... had to go check on it. Charging, all that. But yeah, so I decided to get a Google Pixel phone, so... Though I should have gotten the XL, because I'm used to a big phone now. From the Note 4 I had before. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. A long day in Dunwall. Delilah and the Duke, Luca Bella, have taken the tower. Dunwall is no longer a safe place for you. Escape the city by meeting with the boat captain down by the docks. So we're going to do that.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks.
So, this is the whaling trade. Some history stuff.
What would my old governess say? Callista would probably tell me to sit up straight and to marry Wyman. She'd ask me when the War of the Four Crowns ended. 1625.
Oh, Callista. You dead too? About the Empress. Some loot. Toilet. Because you never know. So yeah, there's not anybody here, but this is just the kind of thing that you do. Peek doors.
I've gotta get out of Dunwall. I've gotta get away. I should talk to the captain of that ship.
Yeah. There's a couple ways you can go here. You take kind of a more
What do I
direct
have to do to
path
help my
to the ground.
father? What do I have to become?
Or we can take it this way. Slightly more circuitous route.
The city is crawling with the Duke's men.
Listen up, I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Emily Caldwin has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find her. That's it, you've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
So those guards begin patrolling. And actually, the first time I played, I came down over there, dealt with all of them. If I'd known to check this, this is definitely a much safer route as far as not being detected goes.
The former Empress, Emily Caldwin, has been accused of high crimes against the state. Anyone caught harboring her is equally guilty of treason.